Okay, so we talked about all the development, the wonderful developments of Arca, what's going on in this part of the city. Pero siguro it's nice on a micro level, what's going on in the side. I mean, I'm here given the access to be able to visit one of the units here. And it's a good idea to buy a unit in Arca? Condo ba dapat gawin natin? So with that, we're given access. So tara, pasok tayo.
Good morning, welcome, come in.
Okay, I'm here with my friend from Avida, si Hazel. You're from marketing.
Yeah.
So again, nice. Thank you for allowing me to come in. So
Our pleasure.
So this is a studio. Ganda, no? This is a studio
Yeah.
unit. It's just right, especially for maybe a young couple or maybe a single person.
Yeah, actually, this is perfect for someone, for example, who's working within the Makati area because the area is very accessible.
Yeah.
Eventually, Arca South will be a mixed-use development with the presence of the mall and the retail shops.
And all the commercial buildings gonna open.
Right.
So ideally, this is even more ideal if you can work here and you can actually live here.
Yes, oo.
idea.
Actually, you could get the best of both worlds. Living in a community that is secured 24/7, and you have a neighborhood that's really suited your lifestyle. If you're like having an active lifestyle, if you like walking, for example, there are certain open spaces within Arca South.
Yeah.
If you we envision Arca South as the next BGC. So if you know how BGC is doing now, so that's how we envision Arca South eventually.
Okay, so like I can live here, pretty much just sleep here and maybe eat here, and then I can go outside, I can bike, I can ride, I can work.
The amenities and the open spaces like an extension of your home, right? So
it's a big park.
And we also have an indoor gym.
Yeah, indoor gym. So everything's
a swimming
complete.
pool, right?
So an idea. Okay, so more specific, no? When you were creating the idea of this Vireo, the building we're into, the Avida, sino target market dito?
Well, our target market specifically are the ones who are ages 25 to 46. So medyo broad.
So, pero out na ako doon eh.
No, so medyo broad naman. So I think it depends on the purpose of purchase. So maybe the younger ones, they could make use of it as their maybe a halfway home from where they work.
Okay.
Or maybe if they are from the provinces, so they could stay here during weekdays and then, you know.
Or it could be a starter home also.
Starter home for young families, early nesters, definitely.
Like a newly engaged or kakakasal lang.
Yeah.
It's like a perfect, no? A studio or one bedroom is something.
But
anyway, they can have the free reign, the free space outside.
Right. We also have bigger units here, up to 3 bedrooms.
Okay.
So if you're like a family of 4,
Young families,
young families with maybe teenager kids, you could maybe consider a bigger unit.
Yeah, for them.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk more specifics now. So this is we're in Vireo Tower 1, and coming in, I saw a lot of people here. So it looks like a lot of people are living here now.
Yeah, this is already an existing community. In fact, towers 1 and 2 are already RFOs.
Yeah.
So we have residents living in those 2 towers, and Tower 3 is completing by September 2023.
Okay.
So
by the year end, everything's running already.
And we're opening also the expanded amenity like the swimming pool before end of the year.
Yeah, okay. Kasi buo na lahat, no?
Yeah.
And there are RFO units available in all the towers.
There are few, yes.
Okay.
Limited. So they could take advantage of the available investments.
Let's talk about specifics, no? Because I know you're also an investor, so good. Practice what you preach. So ano lang, Hazel, when you started to sell this, I think 2014, 2015?
We launched Tower 1 in 2017.
Oh, 2017, okay.
Then yearly, the sequel towers were launched.
Okay, how much were you selling this per square meter back then?
Well, surprisingly, we started selling Tower 1 at 155,000 per square.
Okay.
So its compounded annual growth was like between 8 to 10% yearly.
So today, how much is it now?
It's already 250,000 per square.
Okay.
So
and that's 250 without the, I mean, we're barely seeing the development happening, the connections and stuff.
Yes, so definitely it will appreciate eventually higher than that.
So when the commuters are now in the subway and the access.
Especially when the infrastructure is in place.
Yeah, I'll give you a prediction. I'm seeing this at 300, 400.
Wow.
When the moment that there's the connections happening.
I would agree.
The price will be okay. I mean, it's already good now. Pero parang ganun yung Hazel, no? So, yes, it's developed already. I mean, I wish I could buy it at 140, 150, but I can't get back. Pero it's still a reasonable price at this point.
Yes, definitely. I would say because this would be your next option after the CBD, the main CBD.
Yeah, because how much is it BGC now? 400, 500, 600?
True.
Diba? Meron pang, some of them are even in Makati, it's almost crazy already. No?
Right.
Yeah. And with all respect to people in Makati and BGC, it's a more livable place here. There's more space.
It's something that you can consider and you look forward into, living your lifestyle.
Yeah. So I know open spaces area in the valley, but it's too far. Then BGC is okay, but it's too, in a way, congested and too expensive.
And yung proximity mo, di ba?
Yeah.
You are close to where? Naiya, Makati,
Pasay. It's great. And with the connection of the subway, that's amazing.
You're the center of everything, actually. If you're in Arca.
Yeah, it's great. So, again, guys, watch out lang kayo for the prices. I think it's gonna significantly, I think that's the term. I'm looking at 300, 350, 400,000 per square. And I'm not talking about, I was telling our guest earlier, no? It doesn't have to be fully in place. Just the fact it's running, then you see this price coming in.
Yeah.
And the way I look at it going around, so you can see in the video, no, it's full blast na. Arca is full blast na.
Construction,
everywhere.
Left and right.
Yeah. I mean,
sila.
So the pandemic kind of dampened things. Nobody was building during that time.
True.
Pero ngayon, everything's like crazy, crazy.
Yeah.
So again, this is one of those things that you can consider. You can do a single, like a studio, okay?
Yeah.
And then maybe 1 bedroom, if you want more space, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. Again, don't buy something you can't afford. But if you can, it's something you can take advantage of.
Yeah, and take advantage of the current offerings because this will be offered in a couple of months.
Yeah, there's still RFO units, you don't have to wait. Come in. Price is more expensive than 2017.
Yeah.
Okay? Chismis I also bought in 2017.
Congratulations.
Anyway, but the whole idea is you can't go back in time.
True.
But at least, the pandemic gave us an opportunity to even pick up some investments here. And also, be more personal. You have units that you rent out. Is it a good viable option for those like ako? I will not stay here naman, but if I buy more, maybe 2 or 3 of these, it's pretty good.
On a personal note, that could be another source of
Kasi
income.
passive income yan.
Passive, it's very minimal. It won't require more of your attention actually because everything is done digitally.
Yeah.
So,
galing.
and that's something that you can eventually pass on to your children, or maybe if you want to use it personally.
Yeah.
So a lot of options for you if you purchase your investment in a form of
property.
real estate or property.
Because properties will hold value over time.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're willing to wait 10, 15, 20 years. It's a great opportunity for you to take a look at. And the way you showed me, thank you for bringing me. Alam mo, guys, you can fix up your unit time before. Chismis na. I do interior construction in my very younger years in the 90s. It was very difficult. Today, it's so easy.
Yeah, there's a lot of furniture shops wherein you could purchase. Parang fit out na lang yan, diba?
Yeah, shout out to IKEA. So,
hello IKEA.
Diba? I mean, ready na kagad, no? So, you don't need to get a contractor. You can actually buy everything and put it in.
As you see, everything is like parang fitted out.
Actually, I like to live here.
Diba?
Okay, so it's nice, no? So, hotel feels and yet it's easy to do. Yes. Okay, so there's this is the Vireo Tower, 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
There's an older tower.
Yes, the property beside us is One Union Place.
Okay.
It's composed of 3 towers as well, and these are all RFOs.
And then people are living there already.
Yeah, it's already like all of the towers are 99% completed, and there are also residents.
I noticed, there's 15-20% are now moving in. Parang nag-signal na, let's move in. On the way up here, I saw kids. It's nice, when you begin to see kids.
Yeah.
With the bike and everything, that they're living here.
Yes,
Okay, with all these new developments, landers, of course, hindi pwedeng mawala si Jollibee. Kailangan nandyan. And all these things.
With the presence of the mall and other retail shops. And we also have retail shops downstairs in One Union Place. So eventually, we'll be inviting more commercial or retail tenants to serve the residents and community of Arca South.
Earlier, I asked Our Lady from Ayaland, your vision. So ikaw, now specifically for this particular brand, which is Avida, which is, they caters to a more affordable housing, okay? Nga affordable relative yan, no? Kasi pang mayaman din. Anyway, joke lang. But really, what's your vision here in Arca for Avida in the next 3, 5, 10 years?
Well, personally speaking, for Vireo and One Union Place, I think that is something that is perfect for you to invest now, because that's something that will give you appreciation in terms of value over time.
Yeah.
And definitely, I would agree with what you said, that it could possibly reach around 350 to 400,000 per square.
Yeah.
So it's never too late. If you haven't invested sometime 2017, 2018, it's still the right timing for you to purchase
And
a
with
property.
people coming in here with all the development, your renters are beginning to come in also.
Yes.
So yan yung question. So either you can come in here as your first home, or you can just have this as a passing your
Either
OFW.
way.
Okay, OFW, you want a piece of the Philippines. Gusto mo may titirhan ka while here, but at the same time you want to rent it out. Perfect.
Sure, perfect.
Right, so much more. And thank you, Avida, for sponsoring this video.
Thank you,
Alright.
Randall.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.